Hello everybody, Dokkan Assets here. Today we are back with another V-Jump overview video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the September issue of V-Jump, featuring this very nice One Piece film red cover. As well, as you can see, not only do we get a Yu-Gi-Oh promo in this issue, but we also get the Gogeta. Ooh, I'm pretty excited about that. And a preview, actually, of the upcoming One Piece card game. This will be a free promotional card. We actually get to see a little bit of a teaser about how the cards will look. So I'm actually quite excited about that, if I'm being honest with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at the spine here. Of course, we have the usual V-Jump spine here with the logo on the side. And of course, all of the different characters represented here that we have in the manga, and of course this whatever's going on here for this Monster Hunter Sunbreak back here. Alrighty, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it here. Ooh, speaking of the One Piece card game, wow, look at that beautiful illustration right there. Holy cow, that is so sick. That is one thing that I am really excited about this card game, is I am very excited to see the very cool artwork that they are going to have for it. If the DBS card game is anything to go by in terms of the quality of the artwork that will be present on the One Piece card game, then oh baby, it is going to be a very nice card game indeed. So yeah, obviously this particular issue is focusing heavily on One Piece Film Red, which makes a lot of sense because of course, you know, it just came out in Japan recently. People have been really liking the movie. I've heard that it's absolutely been decimating the game in terms of numbers in Japan. We have the One Piece card game advertisement here on the side, as you can see, but then we also have the little insert for this Luffy card here. Luffy! Let's see. Very cool. Let's go ahead and cut that out and see what we get. This is actually super sick because obviously this is sort of like a card pre-release, kinda, right? Like, it's not completely like a card pre-release, but it's almost like that because obviously, you know, you're getting the card early and you're getting to see what the card game is like. So let's go ahead and take this out. Our first look at the One Piece card game. Okay, wow, so very cool. They're actually using the sort of original One Piece style of logo. This reminds me of like season 1 One Piece in terms of the logo. Maybe it's just because I don't see the One Piece logo enough, but yeah, that's what this heavily reminds me of, which is cool. Obviously we have sort of the map aesthetic in the background as well. And for the card itself, we have him, the boy, Monkey D. Luffy. That is a pretty cool card. No craziness going on here. It's not a glossy finish or anything like that. This is just a normal card, which, at least for this one, I talk about in V-Jump how sometimes I wish they just make them glossy. This is just like giving you a sneak peek to the card game. So this one I feel like is a little bit more acceptable. But I digress. This is a very nice looking card. Even this common card has pretty nice artwork, which is super cool. Again, I have no idea how this particular card game works or anything like that. You know, I am just showing you what I see here. But yeah, looks pretty cool if I do say so myself. I actually really like the back of these. Very nice. Definitely a good choice for the back as well, because they definitely could have done something a little bit more, I don't know, goofy. Definitely like that though. Alright, but I am a little bit more excited for another particular card that we are going to have in today's V-Jump issue. So let's go ahead and get into that. Interestingly enough, we do have a fold-out page here, and I think this is, ooh, that sound was awful. This is also for the One Piece card game. Here is that page right there for you. Interestingly enough, this is almost like a booklet? This is so weird. Look at this. So we have this page, right, where you can you can look at that, and then you flip it here. This is like pages within the pages. This is so strange, right? Flip to the next one. Obviously, this is just giving you details about the card game. There's that Luffy card that we just got moments ago. I also see a very cool Luffy up there. I wonder if that's like going to be a rare or something. I'm assuming this is cards in the first set, or maybe this is going to be like a fire structure deck or a red structure deck, something like that. But we do have Treasure Cruise over here. I'm assuming these are the summer units. That's pretty funny. Let's go ahead and fold that back in. That is such a weird contraption. V-Jump's always innovating ways to include more pages. Very funny. Alright, so we have Bounty Rush and Thousand Storm. Again, I think I say this every V-Jump video, but I do not know a single soul who plays these games here in the States. I would love to know. One Piece Odyssey. Obviously, there is going to be a ton of One Piece stuff in here because, of course, well, I mean, it's literally on the cover. And with Film Red coming through, of course, it makes sense that we're going to be getting a lot. We have some information about the manga, it looks like. Very, very cool. We have, let's see. Oh, we're already moving on from One Piece? We're already at Naruto? Wow, okay. I mean, I guess that was a pretty substantial section there, to say the least. But, yeah, pretty cool stuff there. I'm glad that we got to see a little sneak preview of the One Piece card game. That was pretty cool, because they obviously didn't have to include that in there. But I'm glad that they did, because it's nice to see upcoming card games and how they're going to look and stuff like that. I know I'm going to be forced against my will. Oh, wow, that's super cool. That's really sick. Is that like young Kakashi because he doesn't have the eye yet? That's pretty cool. Very sick. Yeah, my buddy is telling me, yeah, we're going to open One Piece card game when it comes out. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm being forced against my will. So we'll see. Some of the cards do look pretty cool for it, though. Alright, so we have Ultra Impact. Wow. They put it that far in? Usually they do not have the Ultra Impact page that far, or that close to the beginning, I guess I should say. Very interesting. Okay, so we have a superhero page here. Well, what if we fold this out? Let's see. Is it going to be the same thing? It is kind of the same thing as One Piece. No, this one's just a fold out. Woo! That is sick! That is so cool, dude. We obviously have the sort of movie poster renders of Gohan, Beast, and Orange Piccolo there. Oh, that is so cool. This obviously talking about, too, I really want to get this card. Like this little promo card that has Orange Piccolo and Gohan Beast on it. I've seen that on sale on eBay. Your boy might try and cop that and put it in a video in the future. Whoo! Okay, so this was obviously from the last set. We have the very, very sick first Gohan Beast card to ever exist. We also have the Omen Goku with Jiren there. The renders look so good, dude. And I love how they sort of tried to keep the CGI style for the card art for Gohan Beast. And I think they actually did a really good job of that. It looks very, very nice. And, of course, the Shinron card as well from the last set. From what I understand, that card is actually super busted. Apparently, I don't know why. Because, again, you know, I don't understand. Or not that I don't understand. I can't read, right? The mechanics, but apparently he's really good. Here is another page with the Gohan Beast. Why did they just use the same render twice? That's like in 2 pages. Guys, come on now. Funny enough, this is the card I was just trying to show you. I really, really want to get this card. I've seen it on eBay before. Definitely want to cop that. The other card, though, is the world's first Orange Piccolo card. Man, I am so excited for these guys to come to a bunch of other mediums. I know we're already getting Gamma 1 and 2 and Xenoverse 2. Obviously, we have them in Legends already. But, man, I'm really hoping that in Dokkan and Legends we can see these guys soon. This is a sick page, with Gogeta obviously being the sort of primary focus here. We have a couple of other cards that are promoted on these 2 pages. But, man, it's a really sick page. Funny enough, I don't even think Gogeta is going to be on the next page. I think he's going to be towards the end. Why is this page so sticky? What happened? Hello? There we go. I don't know why that page is so stuck together. Oh, talking about the SH Figure Arts Purunga. We've been talking about that a lot on this channel recently. We also have the Dragon Ball characters section. They're covering Shinron. Interesting. I mean, I guess that makes sense. He is a Dragon Ball character, albeit not talked about too often, I guess. We have the, so the history of film Ichiban Kuji is what they're showing off here with all these bad boys. I really want to cop this metal cooler to do a video on this while the LR is still out. I'm going to have to see if I can't do that. But yeah, very, very sick if I do say so myself. Obviously, we've also been talking about this Ichiban Kuji for a little bit now too. Dragon Ball Adverge 15. It's funny that they show Gohan at the top there. Why the Super Saiyan one and not the Ultimate one? I don't know. I guess maybe to keep him next to Piccolo. But still pretty cool. Obviously, we have the phone cases as well. Very, very nice. I know we saw a little bit of these, I think, actually on Twitter. Or maybe it was on Dragon Ball Figure News, or dbzfigures.com, rather. Ah, yes. So you can tell when this V-Jump is from, because of course we have the Zamasu art here. It is so cool having this art in like full scale, right? Being able to say that I have a physical version of this art in super high quality HD is just so nice. Very, very cool. And of course the funny Legends page where literally all they showed was the Zenkai that was happening at the time. So goofy. Alright, then of course talking about Dragon Ball news, which we actually look at that usually in the figure news, and we of course have the Gogeta promo here, which looks great, of course leading into the next DBS chapter there. Let's go ahead and take a look at our promo card here. When I saw this, that this was going to be the promo card, because I usually with these V-Jump covers, right, you know, you get to see them early, you know, somebody on Twitter will post it and then I always retweet it. You always get to see the cover, and of course the cover usually shows the promo cards that we're going to be getting. Okay. Woo! Wow, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow. That is so sick. What? I can't believe this is a free card. That art is so minty fresh, dude. That is so clean. That's really cool. Let's take a look at the back real quick. We got the render your boy back there. Very, very nice, if I do say so myself. That's cool. I'm shocked they didn't save this for a little bit of like a crazier card and they just made it a V-Jump promo. Like, some V-Jump promos are just kind of like characters or cards, right? But then sometimes for the V-Jump promos, they're just like, yeah, just pop off. I don't know. It's very funny how they decide to do those for the superhero cards. Or the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Ball Hero. Why did you name it that, Toriyama? Anyway, skipping past the Dragon Ball manga section here. I don't think this is the chapter yet with Black Frieza. That will be in the next issue, I think. Yes. Okay, that will be in the next issue. I see that they're still using this image of Ego. That makes sense. I mean, obviously, this is a pretty popular panel right here. And I mean, he kind of gets his butt kicked immediately after. So I suppose using like the best panel for him makes sense. We have the Heroes manga on display, as well as some other... oh, yeah, no. Yeah, Dragon Ball SD. I was going to say some other Dragon Ball manga, but yeah, that is there. Okay. We have the Demon Slayer card game, I think. Wow, actually, you know what I will say? I'm shocked that we have not gotten to the Yu-Gi-Oh section yet, because obviously there is a Yu-Gi-Oh promo in here. And usually the Yu-Gi-Oh promo is towards the front, so it's kind of surprising to me that we have not seen the Yu-Gi-Oh promo yet. I'm sure we'll get to that eventually, though. I feel something very weird on the upcoming pages. Like, the upcoming pages feel kind of lumpy, so it's going to be interesting to see what that's all about. We have the Tanjiro up in the corner there. Oh, it's the Build X Divide. Okay. Oh, we have... No wonder this felt so weird. We have this page right here. Okay. So we have a Demon Slayer demon, and we also have... What? What? Oh, is it another... Okay, hold on. How does this page work? Let's see. Okay, so we have some Demon Slayer cosplays here. Interesting, as well as this very cute Tanjiro. Oh, it's for the live-action movie. I see. Okay. Interesting. And then the other side is Yu-Gi-Oh? That's how they transition it? Really? Wow, interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that side would then be the Yu-Gi-Oh side. Interesting. I'm kind of surprised that they just did like a double back from Demon Slayer to Yu-Gi-Oh real quick. No wonder that felt so weird. I kept feeling that middle panel, excuse me, and I was like, yo, what is that? Alright, now we are into the Yu-Gi-Oh section. Funny enough, I kind of had to bite my own tongue there, I guess, because we literally were, we were just talking about it, and here we are. Talking about some structure decks, it looks like. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And some different stats, which is interesting. We have... Yu-Gi-Oh goods. Yeah, I have seen these little minifigures. Oh, look at the Vrains gang. All dressed up. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we also have those little figures of Dark Magician and Yugi, which is pretty cool. Alright, this is talking about the promo? Yeah, this is talking about the promo on this page. And then obviously we have whatever's going on here. But we have the Yu-Gi-Oh promo here. Let's see. What does the other side look like? Okay. Just giving you some information on the card. Let's go ahead and cut that bad boy out. I feel like, I think I've said this the last couple of V-Jump videos, but I feel like we went through this one really fast. However, ironically enough, looking at the clock in terms of how long we've been recording, I guess this is pretty average, to be honest. Alright. Bada boom. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Obviously, the standard Yu-Gi-Oh card back. We don't really need to focus on that too much, I don't think, because obviously everyone and their mother has seen the back of a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And here we have, bro, is this, is it the guy from Ninja Gaiden? That's crazy. It's a pretty cool looking card, if I do say so myself. Definitely not too bad. For some reason, it's having a hard time capturing on a camera. I think it's just the colors are a little bit wonky. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the holo pattern. Like, this entire section up here is basically not holographic. It's just like the bottom there. Interesting. Yeah. Pretty cool card, though. Definitely. Always appreciate a Yu-Gi-Oh promo in there. I think that the Yu-Gi-Oh promos can maybe be worth a little bit something. Obviously, if they're giving them out for free to a bunch of people, you know, they can't be worth a crazy amount. But I do think they are worth maybe a little bit more than, like, I don't know, I guess some more common Yu-Gi-Oh cards, especially since most of them, I'm assuming, you know, you can only get as promo cards, or it's like the promo card version that makes it special, you know? Alright. Moving past that. Ba-boom. Wow, we have a ton. Oh my gosh, this Yu-Gi-Oh section is huge. Holy cow. We're skipping ahead a ton here. Wow, yeah, okay. I did not expect it to be that big. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. OCG. Talking about the card game once again. Let's move on past that to the next page. We have, those guys look very suspicious down there. Those are definitely villains if I've ever seen them. We're moving on to Dragon Quest now. Okay, with the random Boruto cameo. Interesting. Why are those characters doing the Kamehameha? They are literally doing a Kamehameha. You can't tell me otherwise. That's exactly what Dai and somebody... again, I don't follow the Dragon Quest anime, unfortunately. Very interesting. We have lots of different cards here. Obviously, this is for the arcade game. We've seen the arcade game cards before. We have more pictures from the arcade game. I'm glad to see that this game is doing pretty well, though. Because literally, like before... the whole Dragon Quest revival sort of thing. I don't even know if I would call it that because I'm sure it was still popular in Japan. I feel like I didn't see V-Jumps talk about this at all, this particular Dragon Quest arcade game. So, very cool that they just decided to explode in popularity, which is awesome. Obviously, Dragon Quest is a lot more popular in Japan than it is here in the States. Alrighty. Now we have, ooh, Evangelion. Are those, is that just the art for the cards? I was like, yo, those are sick figures. But no, I think that's just the art for the Battle Spirits trading card game. Interesting. That's pretty neat. Definitely pretty cool. Yeah, no, this is definitely a Battle Spirits collab with Evangelion. Interesting. That's a very interesting anime to collab with. I guess probably you would get a lot of people who would want to play the card game just because it's Evangelion. That's what I assume like a lot of these card games thrive off of. That use... Oh, hey, funny enough, this game just came out. Yeah, obviously this is All-Star Battle R, which is like the remake version of the original All-Star Battle. Very cool. But yeah, I assume that's how those card games thrive, is that they sort of get people in with the anime that they like, you know. Oh, hey, Diavolo versus Risotto. That's cool. Obviously, that's for the Last Survivor I almost said Battle Arcade, which is true, but Battle Royale is what I meant to say. I'm so surprised they haven't brought that game over. I feel like that game would be so sick. I'm hoping that someday that game gets the Pokken tournament treatment, how like Pokken was originally a Japanese arcade game, and then they ported it over to the Wii U, and then obviously later on the Switch. I'm really hoping that that game gets that treatment. Alright. Oh, that's a cool Dragon Quest manga cover. I feel like I've never seen that before. Have they done a colored cover before? I swear that they haven't. Interesting. Well, that is pretty cool if I do say so myself. Interestingly enough, that's not even the start, which I guess works because then the like newspaper-ish material that they use for the manga pages, they can actually make it that and they don't have to put it on the back of the title. Okay. That looks like the hero from Smash, ironically enough. I think that might be. It kind of looks like a younger version of him. We have the codes in here as well. Obviously, these are codes for different games where when you cut that open, there's a code where you can get some bonus item in a game. They used to do that for Buchigiri Match when Buchigiri was still around, but obviously Buchigiri is no more, unfortunately. But yeah, that's how I got a couple of exclusive cards for Buchigiri, because I would get the V-Jump magazines, and I would actually be able to put them in. Xenoblade 3 makes sense that they would be talking about this. Obviously, usually in the back here, they talk about some new big boy AAA games, so yeah, that makes sense. I know a lot of people have been really enjoying Xenoblade 3. I definitely need to play the series myself at some point. I started Xenoblade 1 a long time ago, but I never finished it. We have Pokemon Unite. Obviously, Pokemon Unite is celebrating its first anniversary at the moment, so it makes sense that they would also be talking about it here. Talking about the Digimon anime, Digimon Survivor. Actually, no, not the anime, sorry, the game, Digimon Survive. Let's see. What else do we have? The Digimon card game. Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say, we are definitely underrepresented on Digimon this issue, but I guess not. We have, ooh, some more items and a very, very cool looking figure. That is pretty sick, if I do say so myself. Very nice. Let's see, we have Shueisha Games. Interesting. Some other merch there as well. Very, very cool. Let's see, what do we have for these final ones? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Is this still Digimon? Wait, that's Lloyd Forger! What am I looking at here? This must be some kind of gacha game or something. Interesting. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. I was like, wait, I recognize none of these characters. Then I saw Lloyd and I was like, what? Alright, Biohazard Resident Evil 4. Interestingly enough, I did not know this, but Biohazard is just the Japanese name for Resident Evil in Japan, so it's kind of funny that they called it Biohazard Resident Evil, because it's almost like calling it Resident Evil, even though obviously Biohazard doesn't translate to Resident Evil. Alright, Live Alive, we've seen this one a bunch of times as well. Definitely a very cool art style. I like the little ball guy with the glasses, that's very cute. We are reaching the conclusion here. Let's see, what do we have for these last couple of pages? No idea what I'm even looking at here. This is Atlas, so I'm assuming this is something Persona related. We do have your boy Jack Frost in the corner there, so that's pretty cool. Whatever's going on here. And a Ray once more? Is that what that theme's name is? Interesting. We have more funny card game shenanigans. Trinity Trigger. Interesting. And the ZX card game. I was going to say, I've never heard of Trinity Trigger, and then I realized these pages were talking about two different things. Oh wow, those cards look pretty cool. Lots of bright colors I always notice on the ZX card game, which is interesting. They always seem like, they're almost like making YouTube thumbnails. We have some more idols here. I think I remember, was it recently that they were doing a bunch of idols for the ZX card game? I don't remember what V-Jump issue that was in, if that was a while ago. They kind of all blend together at one point, you know? Alright. We are concluding. Oh, it's Attorney! Yo, okay. I think this is talking about the app, because obviously you can get all three of the original Ace Attorney games on mobile. It is actually a pretty good way to play them. We have Jumpooty. Makes sense that they are doing One Piece characters right now, considering, you know, 25th anniversary One Piece Red, blah, blah, blah. We have Dr. Stone. I always forget this game exists. And Bleach Brave Souls as well. I always forget that the Dr. Stone gacha game exists. Very interesting. I need to play that at some point for sure. Hunter x Hunter. We also have Yu Yu Hakusho. Good to see that these games are still alive and kicking, I think. Was it a Yu Yu Hakusho gacha game or a Hunter x Hunter gacha game that closed? I think I've talked about that before. Hey, funny Fortnite. Are they going to show... I'm shocked that they didn't show the Dragon Ball collab, speaking of Fortnite. Maybe they'll show it in the next V-Jump issue, but then it'll be, like, irrelevant. But I don't... I'm just shocked that they don't have your boy Goku in here, because I feel like that would be the perfect fit. I'm honestly surprised that wasn't, like, the cover of the V-Jump issue. Well, I mean, okay. One Piece Red is definitely a bigger, I think, than the Fortnite Dragon Ball collab, but I'm surprised for some issue of, oh, look at these shirts. Super Saiyan 4. Interesting. Gogeta as well, huh? I definitely like that Dragon Ball Superhero shirt of Gohan and Piccolo there. That's pretty sick. I might actually try and cop that online if I could find that. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they did not at least showcase it, let alone have that be the cover of the issue. Let's see. Okay. I think, is that talking about the Steam Deck, maybe? Not sure. Very interesting, though. Just talking about Steam there. More Steam? Is this just like an overview of how Steam works? I don't know what I'm looking at here. Again, I apologize. Your boy can't read Japanese. I'm just spitballing. Okay. Talking about different controllers? Oh, I guess that you could use these different controllers for Steam games and, like, you need a gaming chair for Steam games. This one seems more like a very stereotypical magazine article out of any V-Jump that I've seen, for sure. This definitely feels more like a, hey, here's how you should be gaming this fall season. Alright. We have, whatever's going on here. You guys know I usually like to take a look through these manga panels because obviously these are exclusive to V-Jump. It's always funny seeing these, like, real people next to the drawings. Very, very goofy. Yeah, look at that, bro. It's so weird having a manga panel with, like, just drawings and then there's just a real guy there. Alright. Very, very nice. I don't know why they're so, like, they're on the beach, but they're, like, fat or something? I don't know. I don't understand the plot, obviously. Your boy can't read. Not only am I a Dragon Ball fan. Oh, that's a really cool One Piece image. Obviously, this is just a bunch of different manga. That's cool. That's actually a really sick page. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, some other anime here as well. Interesting. Some other, I guess I should say manga rather than anime. Okay. Very, very nice. I like that Deku outfit. That's cool. I think that's like in the newer chapters. That's what his outfit looks like. Let's see. I can't wait for the new season as well. I know the new My Hero season is actually going to be coming out in, what, October, I think? Something like that. I think the new trailer actually just released. Definitely got to get on that. Alright, we have our giveaway section for this time. These ones are really if I'm being honest. This is one of the weakest giveaways I think we've seen so far for V-Jump. A hoodie, some bootleg AirPods, a backpack, bro. Where'd the consoles go? Where'd the PS5 go? It's me or the PS5, bro. Alright. We're finally nearing our end. I'm really curious what that Dragon Ball thing is, because I keep seeing something Dragon Ball related peer over the side there. Oh, we have the funny pink manga. Look at him! That guy's so cute. That little pink bear. That's adorable. What is that, bro? I'm so curious. I keep seeing it peek over. We're getting the climactic reveal here for sure. Okay. Again, I like to show these because I think this manga is probably only in V-Jump, so this would be the only place you'd be able to see it, really. Okay, Dragon Quest, Dragon Ball, Boruto, talking about the card for next time. We have Live Alive, the index, and finally, the back cover. Oh, okay, so it's a bunch of figures, actually. We have the Clear Eyes Vegeta, some Dr. Stone figures, the Maximadic Jujutsu no Kaisen figure. We have the One Piece Imagination Works Luffy. Interesting. That is not what I expected, but hey, that's pretty cool. Oh, I get it. That side is talking about crane prizes, and then this is obviously more of a premium figure. All right. That concludes the September V-Jump issue. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I actually have my hands on the next issue already, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. And that's gonna do it for today. If you liked and subscribed, don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that still works. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Dokkan Assets out. Peace.